We could have started sowing carrots a bit earlier than we are now. We've done sowings at the end of March in the past, but we found sometimes the germination rate can be a bit patchy with the change in temperatures. So we've held off until around now to do our first sowing outdoors, and we're going to sow 2 beds just now. And then wait maybe a few more weeks and do a few more beds. I think we're sowing around 5 beds in total. How many beds of carrots are we sowing this year?
6, including the cosmic purple haze ones.
So there you go, 6 rows, 6 beds of carrots this year, including a row of purple ones, just for fun. So yeah, sowing 2 today, and then we'll put in another couple of beds worth in a few weeks' time. If you want to sow carrots at home just now, you've got plenty of time to do it. We use this precision seeder, and I know not everyone's going to have one of these at home, but for market gardeners this thing is the best. It really takes sowing carrots to another level. So we use this. Of course you can just use your fingers, but anyway, we're going to fill up this hopper with the right carrot seed, and this is going to drill the carrots into the ground for us. So we're going to be sowing these Milan carrots. We've been growing these for a few years. We really like them. They're very sweet. I'm going to be sowing 7 rows in one of the 75 centimeter wide beds, and they're going to grow on to be the first ones we harvest, kind of baby size and up. And then the second bed I'm going to sow today, we'll sow them about 5 rows so that they've got some space to swell out a bit and get a bit bigger. So, no, I need to make sure I've got the right roller in. That's what we're going to do first. Inside the hopper, you can see that black disc. That's the seed roller. So that's a specially designed plastic disc that takes the seed, holds onto the seed, and then drops it out through the chute. And then the JANG does the rest of the work, burying the seed for you. So you've got to put the right roller in, and for carrots we use the XY24, I think, XYY6, YYJ24. Yeah, so XY24, pretty certain this is the one. You can see, you see that? Focus on the carrot roller. That there is the XY24. There's little holes in it that pick up the carrot seed. So we're going to stick that in. Take out this one, which was probably a salad roller that we were using end of last season. So that roller comes out, carrot roller goes in. Now we're ready to put the seed in. I'm just going to put the whole packet in. Lid, which is great, keeps the seed safe. Means you can carry the thing around without worrying too much, or if it's raining. Just slots back in. Great, ready to go. Okay, these are the 2 carrot beds right behind me. We already prepped them a few days ago. They've all been raked and broad-forked and ready to go. The bed closest to the path is where I'm going to do 7 rows and then 5 above that. So I've got my handy bed prep rake to mark rows with. So very simple, just put these pieces of old water pipe on the end of the tines, and that allows us to drag rows through the soil so that we've got a guide to follow with the seeder. Sometimes we don't do this, sometimes we just eyeball it, but today I'm going to make sure that we try and get those 7 rows in the right place. The soil's pretty dry. We're going through a really dry period at the moment. We haven't had rain in weeks. So once I've sown these carrots, we're really going to have to keep them hydrated. That's the big thing. If you want good germination with your carrots, keep them hydrated. I'm going to just try something, make it even easier to be able to see where these lines are. The soil is really dry. I'm going to give very quick water to one of the beds, which will change the color of the soil. And then when I drag these tines through the soil, that will show the dry soil underneath. The theory is that we should be able to see the rows a lot easier. So I'm just going to give that a go. Right, that's the rows marked out with the rake, and all we have to do now is just follow them with the JANG. Took a bit longer than expected. Made a bit of a start of the season error. Have to look back at the footage of me fitting the roller, but I put it in a little bit incorrect. So as I was rolling along, putting the seed into these beds, I wasn't actually dropping any seed. So luckily I worked that out before I quit for the day and fixed the problem and drilled the seed. So it took a little bit longer than I expected. It's always the last job of the day. Anyway, still, it's the first outing of the JANG. These are the first direct seeded beds we've done for 2020. So, you know, it takes a wee while for me to remember my job. Anyway, looks nice, looks great. Seeds are in, 2 beds of carrots. Can't wait for them to grow. So, I think all that's left, give them a bit of a water in. Ideally, I'll cover them with a fleece just to keep that moisture in and stop any wild birds and Morris the farm cat from scratching around in there. So yeah, I'll try and get a fleece on if I can find the time. Still got to get the eggs in from the hens, still got to water the tunnel, and then I gotta go and have a beer with Rosa. Oh, look at that cat, he's just taking the piss. Oh my god, I'm just not gonna look. I'm just not gonna look. Right. It's a beautiful evening, but I think it's 7 o'clock or sometime after 7, so definitely time to stop working. Rose is just bringing the goats down from the north field where they've been grazing all day, and yeah, that's good. A lot achieved in various different forms by myself, Rosa and my mum. Scorching hot day. Let's go have a beer. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you want to watch more, then please do head over to our YouTube channel where you'll find full-length vlogs and other tap shorts.